some people are really dealing with hundreds of thousands of damage to these things. Exactly got cut by that giant blade to 2 damage. There's 20. I'm sure it's not the same scale. It just looks funny.
Why would you have a game play like different shots?
See you later.
Goodbye. House of the Dead overkill.
The circle that has made these games in the past has somewhat seen unhealthy love for these
Come get 86 next weekend. You have mouse. You don't have mouse? Okay, so use that.
Pretty sweet car up there.
Let's talk about the MR2.
I do.
Wait, what?
Alright, no, we are going to do it. Actually, no, come on. Wow, that's quite a crowd. Welcome everyone, Otakon 2014 Toho Project Manual. Those of you who have seen us before know approximately how this works. Why stop? Who gave me in charge of the laptop?
Hey Rob, press F5. Oops.
So, for those of you, first of all, who is new to the Toho franchise? Yeah. Alright, good. We got some hands out there. Okay, no. I know you don't play the games, but you're not new to the franchise. Alright, so, well, for those of you that are new, welcome to an ever-growing world of beautiful bullets, wonderful music, awesome, impressive gameplay, and slightly crazy fans. Just a little bit, yes. Alright, so, what is this Toho of which you speak? It's all 6 of those pictures right there that are probably incredibly confusing if you've never been introduced to this franchise before. It's a series of Danmaku bullet hell shooters, a series of fighting games, and creature-taking puzzle games, and there was also a breakout game that we don't talk about. Basically,
That's how you like that.
yeah. There's even within the fighting games, there's different styles of fighting games. A couple ground fighting games, there's an aerial fighting game. It's an impressive array of different official games in this series. That's not the right one. This series is very famous for its beautiful patterns, as you can see right there. Excellent music and the most prolific fan base known to man. The Guinness Book of Records even has an entry for this. It is it's the largest or longest running single person independent franchise, something like that.
Also the most prolific.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes described as a fireworks display throwing up. That's what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. I'm gonna go back. So this is why you don't give me the laptop. Left arrow? Okay. Alright, so yeah, okay. Going so well already. We believe that the best way to experience Toho is to see the games for yourself. So, what we have in that vein, okay, actually, you want to cancel that this time, is, we're actually, what folder is this game in?
Oh no. I think it's in yours.
John, which one, is it mine?
Yeah.
Okay, there's mine. That's not mine.
It's not in yours. Try Scott. How did we miss this?
This is the downside of me being terrible with laptops. You know what? I know it's in here.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we're going to have here is the 13th installment in this franchise.
13.
Never hear which controller is live. Alright, so this is Toho Shinrikyo. I'm sure I completely butchered that. 10 Desires. Oh, did you go to practice mode? Okay. And we are going to show off what? Go.
Up the music! Come on! Up it! Oh, you got it! You'll get the music
That
later.
will come later. That will come later.
We've got to do stuff we can play live first.
Alright, so the point of this game is that these four heroines are big mean jerks that come to beat up the greatest character of the series. That works, guys. So, the end of the previous game resulted in the character right here, named Hakare, who's one of the Shrine Maidens of Paradise, is a Shinto Shrine Maiden in the world of Gensokyo, which is a magical sealed world in somewhere in Japan that we can't get to because we're not here for magical life. And so she's more or less in charge of making sure that people don't run too rampant. Because on top of a decent population of humans, there's plenty of yokai that come to that live in Gensokyo because the real world doesn't give it anymore. But since yokai are incredibly overpowered when compared to humans, you can get their head off pretty easily. Yeah. There's a battle system in place of shooting bullets instead of just tearing each other's throats out. And the idea is not to be as powerful as possible, it's to be as beautiful as possible, basically, as you can see here. So, in the events of the previous game, a Buddhist faction appeared in Gensokyo, and they set up a temple. And at the start of this game, the protagonists realized that they were like divine spirits floating around everywhere. It's like, oh, we gotta figure out what's going on. And eventually they go to the graveyard of that temple, and they discover a passageway underground to a secret mausoleum. And that passageway is where Nibu is flying right now. So, that what you just saw there is one of Nibu's spell cards, where basically it's the mod equivalent. As you do a lot of damage and you're invincible for a small period of time. And a lot
grab a seat vaguely toward the frontage. What? I say grab a seat vaguely toward the frontage. I mean, whatever. You can say whatever you want.
I know.
Yeah, if you heard the lower bass sound, that meant Sega's health was getting really low.
Let me sit right here for a second.
Okay.
One of the cute things about this fight, if anything about Sega was all cute, is that you'll see that Yoshida is floating around in front and is routinely getting smacked and Sega brings him back to life. Sometimes Sega will get too distracted to focus on you while she's fighting Yoshida. Other times you take Yoshida out, she'll get really, really mad and the screen gets a lot worse. Yeah, you will. I believe it's